Hey, here's a response to all of your questions. It's going to be kind of a long one, so bear with me here. First question, how to change your form. So I'm going to go in here and instead of first and last, I want it to say first name and last name. Just click on it and it turns into an editable field. And then you can just save. That's it. Now I'm going to go to your next question. Let's see here. Okay. I have inserted a background photo which looks fine until I go to preview. Um, don't worry about how it looks in the preview. The background images just look strange in our previews, but when you go live with it, it should look fine. Some of the text is hard to read above the form submit. Is it possible to move it below the photo and above the form? And can you add fill to the text box? Okay, so let me try to address this. I think you probably have this kind of a campaign where you've got just a big giant header back here, and you've got like an issue where maybe the background is kind of going over the top of the form. Um, it would really help if I had a link to the campaign you're working on, just so I could. There's so many ways of configuring the headers. I want to make sure I give you the right information. Let me start with how to add fill to the back here. You would have to go to HTML and then go to like W3 Schools or something to figure out how to do HTML for background, and just add some background source code here to add a background color or a background image or something like that, and it should work fine. And you can add a background image here. Actually, what you can do is our footer, some of our footers have background, so you can look here. This is how you would do that. Div style background color, and then you just have to close out the div down here. So I'll take a moment. You can pause the video and see how to do that. But as far as like moving this part down, there's various ways of doing that depending on how your background is. What I'm going to do is change my header area. See this fixed height, 330? Watch what happens when I change this to 400. And then click here. Ooh, look what just happened. See how that text box moved way down? So you can move everything down by using your larger fixed height header. So let's go back to your questions. Hopefully that fixes that. On the social share, it shows the default photo for the campaign. To change that default, what you can do is go to the social share step and see over here where it's got share preview and edit. You can edit this and actually attach an image. So just upload an image or reuse a previous image, and that will force that image to be here. And on Facebook, here's a little trick. If you check this box, it will force the image to show up on Facebook, because Facebook likes to grab like whatever image it wants, and this will force it to be just a nice big image. And social share, that is the step. Let's see what we have here. Can I limit only to Facebook? Unfortunately, you can't. If you have some really advanced CSS skills, you might be able to hack it. If you go back to design, we allow our advanced users to add CSS, and you can hide certain elements, but it goes beyond our support capabilities because we aren't CSS experts in the support team. But if you want to play around with that with different CSS capabilities, it does have those advanced capabilities, but it's kind of like do it at your own risk. Make sure you test it quite a bit, make sure it's not interfering with your campaign. That's it. I hope I helped.